Welcome to the Simp Report. And in the last video, I did mention I was going to talk about plain Janes. So here we are. Let's dive a little deeper. So, what is a plain Jane? Basically, she's an average woman, a woman with average genetics. I'm basically talking about 5 out of 10 in terms of facial attractiveness. Before I continue, I just want to say that being average is not an insult, by the way. Most people are average. That's literally how averages work. And I know we've kind of gotten to this place where, for some reason, being average can be seen as an insult, but I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. But this world is made up of and run by average people. So plain Jane is pretty much an average woman. She has average facial features, average health, and an average physique. So not too big, not too skinny, just right in the middle, but healthy weight. And an important factor is that she's content with being average. And what I mean when I say content is she doesn't overcompensate with cosmetic procedures or heavy makeup routines or feels heavily reliant on beauty filters. Now that's not to say that she's someone who neglects herself. I mean, she does take care of herself, but she's just not trying to become something that she's not. With her, what you see is what you get. There's no surprises. So when you see at 7 in the morning, when she wakes up with no makeup on, is the same person that you see at 3 p.m. when you guys meet up on a date. There is no catfishing. She is who she is. She's natural. And it's not because she can't enhance her looks. She's just choosing not to overdo it or become like a slave to it or become addicted to it. And I kind of feel like this is what a lot of guys are complaining about a little bit, that plain Janes are becoming extinct in certain areas. Like in major metropolitan areas, plain Janes are damn near non-existent. That's because cities in general, they create pressure for women, well, really for people in general, to enhance themselves. We also live in a culture of online dating apps, social media, the influencer lifestyle that all pushes women to present themselves as better than they are. So we're basically in this endless loop where everyone is trying to look like a dime because everyone else is trying to look like a dime. And because everyone else is trying to look like a dime, it's creating a endless loop of superficiality. So we're now like in this arms race of cosmetic enhancement. You look at any cosmetic statistics right now, like in terms of BBLs, nose jobs, man, just cosmetic surgery statistics in general. All of the research is showing a crazy upward trend. I'll put the numbers on the screen if I could find it, but I mean that's a reflection of what I'm talking about, of us being in this arms race of cosmetic enhancement. But outside metropolitan areas, like small towns, rural areas, suburbs, plain Janes, that's their domain. That's where they're still around in abundance, let's say, where there's no pressure to compete in this arms race of cosmetic enhancements. Because you see, out in the smaller towns and the suburbs, being natural is more accepted. Even outside of popular Western cities, let's say, you go to other international cities, other cultures aren't as keen on cosmetic enhancements. So, in a nutshell, the point I kind of wanted to get across about what a plain Jane is, the main idea I wanted to get across is really that she's an average woman who has accepted her averageness. She doesn't feel compelled to change for society's superficiality. So that's really what I wanted to get across. That and that I truly feel that there is a demand for this type of woman where men do want an average woman who isn't trying to become this thing she's not. And I'll end it there. So like, subscribe, and just stay tuned for the next video. I'm not sure what I will be releasing next, but I just know it'll be worth watching slash listening to. So I'll see you in the next one.